Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim has indicated a potential increase in electricity tariffs on the horizon for large businesses and multinational companies that export. He said the current tariff is too low for big business and that money-making corporate giants shouldn't be enjoying the current electricity subsidies. This as the power subsidy is estimated to cost the government 30 billion ringgit a year moving forward. However, he said the tariff will remain unchanged for the Malaysian public, small and medium enterprises, agriculture companies and food product manufacturers. Mired in political tussles in recent years, Malaysia's ruling administrations have been keeping electricity tariffs down in order to cap inflation and pacify the public amid rising prices. This year, the electricity tariff saw a surcharge of 3.7 cent per kilowatt hour for non-domestic users, while domestic users enjoy a 2 cent rebate. Analysts estimate the surcharge needs to be at least 14 cent per kilowatt hour in the second half of this year to meet rising fuel costs and potentially higher in the first half of next year. Putrajaya is scheduled to announce the new tariff surcharge for the first half of 2023 before the end of this month. Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia CAAM CEO Datuk Captain Chester Vu Chisun has resigned from his position, according to industry sources. Vu has been with the aviation safety regulator for 2.5 years since June 2020. The CAAM comes under the purview of the Transport Ministry. When contacted by The Edge, Vu declined to comment. The news appears to have been somewhat unexpected, as CAAM only recently managed to restore the country's air safety ranking to Category 1, following the downgrade by the US Federal Aviation Administration to Category 2 in 2019. Market observers said the rating upgrade came at just the right time, as the aviation industry is once again poised for growth after 2 years of wrestling with the COVID-19 pandemic, which had grounded airlines and halted air travel all over the world. Vu took over the government agency shortly after the rating downgrade to Category 2, at a time when staffing levels, morale and productivity were at all-time lows. A source said Vu will be remembered for steering the CAAM through the pandemic, revamping the government agency, boosting workers' morale and restoring the country's air safety ranking. Top Glove Corp posted its second straight quarterly loss in the first quarter of FY23, dragged by lower sales and the ongoing normalization of average selling prices. On a quarterly basis, the group's net loss widened to 168.24 million ringgit from 52.59 million ringgit, as its top line declined by 36.11% to 632.53 million ringgit. In the corresponding period of the previous year, it posted earnings of 185.72 million ringgit on revenue of 1.61 billion ringgit. Sales volume eased by about 48% year-on-year. No dividend was declared for the quarter under review. While long-term prospects for the glove industry are positive, it expects the challenging environment to persist into 2023. Top Glove Managing Director Lim Cheong-Guan told a press briefing today that a period of adjustment is to be expected following a major global pandemic. But it is optimistic that the glove supply and demand will eventually rebalance to be more representative of actual consumption levels and the glove industry's true potential. At the close, Top Glove's share price was unchanged at 78.5 cents, giving it a market value of 6.44 billion ringgit. A consortium comprising T7 Global's units and Siemens Logistics has bagged a job to upgrade the baggage handling system at Terminal 1 of KL International Airport. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, T7 said T7 Kemunjak will design, supply, install, test and commission the new system featuring Siemens Logistics Vario Belt and Vario Tray, which will help to boost baggage throughput. The group said, with the German company's Vario store, Terminal 1 will also have a modern early bag storage system that will give the airport a higher storage capacity of 2,500 bags. Based on a high bay warehouse, Vario store will enable passengers at KLIA to check in their luggage as early as the day before the flight or at least several hours in advance. The project will be delivered in a live airport environment without interrupting the daily airport operations. T7 said the contract is expected to contribute positively to the earnings and net assets of the company for the financial year ending December 31st, 2023 to 2025. The Penang Hill Cable Car project has been awarded to integrated rolling stock and rail services company Harta Suma with an estimated investment of 245 million ringgit. According to a Bernama report, Chief Minister Chow Kon Yeow, who is also Penang Hill Corporation chairman, said the project is expected to take 3 years to complete. He said 6 companies participated in the call through the request for proposal for the Penang Hill Cable Car service. The report said the project was awarded through a public-private partnership involving design, finance, operations and transfer, or a subset of the joint venture partnership basis. It is based on a concession period of 30 years. Touching on the successful bidder, Chow said Harta Suma is a pioneer in the local rail industry and has nearly 30 years of experience in the entire range of project implementation. The company has supplied more than 400 rail cars for some of the biggest public transport projects in Kuala Lumpur, and brings along a management team with experience in the MRT line and the Langkawi cable car.